Welcome back to It's a Vase Productions, where today we're taking a look at that new Rise of Skywalker trailer that they just showed off at D23. Now, if I know anything about Disney's current strategy, they're going to be trying to guilt trip us into go seeing this movie with using a lot of nostalgia stuff, even though they're at the same time trying to say how great their new characters are and how we don't need our old legacy characters. So, let's take a look at this trailer and see if I'm right at all.
We've passed on all we know. A 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Your journey. Yes, it's in.
What? Oh, man. That's what people are excited about? Yeah, screw this movie. 90% it's nostalgia bait. Remember Star Wars? Remember when you loved Star Wars? Forget about the fact that they just killed Star Wars and love Star Wars again. This is the saga coming to an end. No. Episode 6 was the saga coming to an end. This is bullcrap. And again, I probably would be seeing this movie in theaters if it wasn't for the fallout from The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is a bad movie, in my opinion. If they had said nothing, or whatever, or just taking the criticism or taking the whatever, but instead they attacked fans and they said, the reason, if you don't like this movie, you're a bad person, and then they just want us to, it's like, okay, they're trying to guilt you into seeing this by saying, look, it's the end of the saga, it's the end, you need to see this to complete the... No, you don't, and it's crap. And even in the new stuff, it's like, oh, C-3PO, gotta come see C-3PO. Oh, the Emperor, gotta come see the Emperor. It's like, you just want to know what happened to the Emperor? I know what happened to the Emperor. Ugh. And they're only, it's such a mess. And they won't cop to it. They won't admit to it. It's disgusting. And that was just, and the double-bladed lightsaber I mean, come on. Come on. How is she good enough with a single lightsaber, let alone a double-bladed lightsaber at this point? It's only been, what, a year since the last one? So she's had, in total, a year's worth of training, most of it on her own or with Force Ghost, sure. I guess. But still, it's... And don't get me wrong, J.J. Abrams probably cares about this more so than Rian Johnson does as in terms of, like, being a Star Wars fan. But I don't... That was ridiculous. That doesn't get me excited at all. I've seen people on the internet too, they're like, oh, the Star Destroyer's in the sky, and da-da-da-da. That looks like it's gonna be cool. It doesn't... That was also 90% of that was just, oh, remember old Star Wars? You love Star Wars. Remember all the Star Wars you love? You gotta come see Star Wars. It's a Star Wars. You gotta love it because it's Star Wars. Just because you slap the Star Wars brand name on it, Disney, doesn't mean that it's a Star Wars that we actually liked. Nice montage at the beginning, though. This movie sucks and is going to suck. Probably not as much as The Last Jedi. I don't see how anything else could. But Disney needs to make some big changes.